Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So this is my very first video that I am putting up on YouTube. I hope you guys all enjoy. If you don't know my name is Shay and I have been putting this off for so many years. So I'm just doing this look today, which is my go-to look. So I'd probably most likely would wear this if I was going out or going out for dinner or something like that. So please let me know what you guys think and yeah, please continue to watch. The very first step before you do anything is to make sure that you have a fresh, clean face. So I've cleansed my face and I have applied moisturizer. So now my face is all ready to go. You'll need to have a primer. So I'm using the Hourglass Veil primer. I'm now going to apply my favorite foundation, which is the Too Faced Born This Way. So now I'm just going to buff my foundation into my face. So first I use tapping motions and then I buff it out. I'm now going to use a concealer. So after I've applied my concealer, I go in and put on a cream bronzer. I'm using the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. Now that's all applied, just going back with my foundation brush. I don't use any more foundation, I just use whatever's left over on the brush. And I just go over and blend out the edges. So the next step in my routine is my eyebrows. I'm using the Brow Rehab Brow Aid Kit in the shade Blonde. So now I'm going in with the same concealer, so the Tarte Shake Tape, and then I just trace under it and clean up the lines. So this is the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Another great thing about this powder is that it is really good for baking. Now I'm just getting my Morphe sponge. So when I bake under my eyes, pop some on my forehead, a little bit on my chin. I like to have a quite defined contour line. I'm first going to start with the Tati Beauty Textured Neutral Palette Volume 1. I'm going in with that lighter brown here. I like to move the brush back and forth and then little circles to help blend it out. And then I keep going back into the colour and then making it a lot darker. I'm going in with this orangey shade and I'm going to be mixing the darker brown shade there too. So I'm just going back and forth again, doing those windshield wiper motions. And I'm mainly focusing my brush in the crease. And go back with the brush we used before with no extra product, just whatever's left on the brush. And I like to just go over that and just make sure that it is blended quite nicely. And I'm just going to go in with that darker brown there. And I'm mainly going to focus it on the outer corners of my eye, and then I'm going to buff it out and blend it about halfway. Then using the second brush that we used, I'm just going over that. No extra product, but that's just to blend it out. Now doing the same thing on the other side, focusing the product mainly on the outer corner, buffing it slowly into the center of the crease. Going back in with that brush again to blend it out again. And now I'm going to use that first brush that we used and just make sure everything is nicely blended. I'm going in with the classic Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette using this shade right here. So before I go in with any type of shimmer or glitter, I always use a glitter glue. So I find this works the best. So this one is the Too Faced glitter glue. I find that this just really makes it stick on better. Just going in with that copper shade in that Jaclyn palette, and I'm just tapping it onto my lid there. So I'm just patting it on the center and then onto the inner quarter, and then slowly out to the outer edge. So I'm just going back in with that third brush we used in the eye and just making sure that we still have some of that darkness showing through and that the shimmer didn't cover it up fully. So now I'm going to remove my baking powder. So I've already removed it from my jawline, my chin, my nose and my forehead. I'm just going to dust it off under my eyes. I'm just mixing the darker brown and the orange shade together. Apply that underneath my lower lash line. So now that I've done the lower lash line, I will be applying some black eyeliner in the waterline of the lower and the upper. I'm using the Huda Beauty Life Liner and I'm using the pencil end. Now I'm going to gel my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I just simply brush them into the position that I want them. So next step will be mascara. So I'm using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. I'm just going to apply my mascara and I'll be right back. So now that my mascara is all done, I'm going to be applying the Huda Beauty Olivia lashes. Next step will be to apply some powder contour. I'm going to be using the Dior Backstage contouring palette. So I'm just going to be using that lighter shade down there, dipping into that shade, and then just very lightly enhancing that contour that we've already applied. I just apply it pretty much in all the same places where we first applied that cream contour. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in the shade 102 Tantric. So I've just applied it to my cheeks there, my forehead, temples, and my jawline. Just very lightly drawing a line. So I just use this edge of the brush and just glide that down the sides of my nose, onto the tip, and then on the top there. For blush, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Flush. And I like to focus it on the apples and then just this area right here. I'm going to be using the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. I'm applying that to my cheekbones. I'll also be using this product in my inner corner, my brow bone. I'll put some on my nose, my cupid's bow, and above my eyebrows there. Now I'll be going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. Pretty much just apply it over all the other areas that I use, and I'll put some on my chin. So now moving on to lips, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Naked 2 to outline my lips, and then I'm going in with the MAC lipstick in Yash. Now that my look is complete, I'm going to use the Morphe Continuing Setting Mist just to set my face. Here's the completed look. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Please let me know if you enjoyed it and leave a comment down below letting me know if you have any type of videos that you would like to see in the future, or even message me and follow me on @_beauty_by_shay_. It would mean a lot to me. I guess I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!